Sports. It's in the game.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he takes this near the 20. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he finds his tight end. It's around 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
He's a tough guy to stop.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bojan. And with the play clock at here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the veteran Cortland Finnegan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right now.
Hey, yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
Very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Raiders 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And taken down just past
their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll be taken down 18 and a Raider first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Jackson.
Vegas.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off inside the 10. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Hey, yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
Zone coverage coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And beyond the 20,
The 22-yard line.
the Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
Legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. And a 6-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. First half, it's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
So far in this game, they are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. That's caught by Jackson. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard.
Get him on the ground, and guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run here with Bo. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Viking down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
And that one makes it 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now it's Jackson. Double team, and it's intercepted.
This part of the season, I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did.
So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to get this in some
game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate.
Jackson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Third.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
10-10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That sack goes to the safety, Steve Atwater. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 44, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jackson.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's good.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's brought down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On first down, Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They run the counter. It's Jackson. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run again with Jackson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
Defense set to get this drive started. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quick. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up to that underside.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Flush to his right. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson will throw again. He'll buy some time right. Gets this one to him. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson to throw. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. That'll be caught by Rice. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Jackson. Gets it to Strong. And this play goes nowhere. Losing first down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They go play action now. Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll start here with Jackson. And he will lose push yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's going to be out around the 44-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.